Pinkamena Diane Pie, better known by her friends as Pinkie Pie, was sitting on the floor of the Sugar Cube Corner basement, staring at a jar of paper slips. "Which one's gonna die today?" she thought aloud as she plunged her hoof into the jar. She pulled out a slip. "Let's see. Oh." She let out a giggle. "Well, if it isn't my good old friend Rainbow Dash." She stood up and turned to the stairs, knocking over the jar as she left the basement. The slips of paper fell out of the jar. Each had Rainbow Dash's name written on them. Pinkie left Sugar Cube Corner and began trotting through Ponyville, her typical smile on her face and her hair as poofy as ever. She walked up to Twilight's house and knocked. A few seconds later, the door opened. "Hey, Pinkie Pie," said Twilight. "What's up?" "Have you seen Rainbow Dash anywhere?" asked Pinkie Pie. "She wasn't in Cloudsdale, or her cloud home." "Yeah, I saw her earlier," said Twilight, thinking. "Where was she? Oh, yeah, I think I saw her heading to Rarity's." "Okie dokie Loki," said Pinkie Pie with a smile, and trotted off. "Thanks, Twilight." "Later, Pinkie," said Twilight, closing the door. Pinkie Pie looked over her shoulder and grinned. "Silly Twilight, you just sentenced your friend to her death." She let out a giggle and looked straight, making her way towards Rarity's. Pinkie arrived at Rarity's just as Rainbow Dash was leaving. "Hey, Dash!" said Pinkie cheerfully, approaching her friend. "Oh," said Dash, not sounding particularly happy to see her. "Hey, Pinkie Pie." "Say, Dash," said Pinkie, "how about you come to Sugar Cube Corner later? I have something fun planned." "Oh, I don't... Please?" Pinkie pleaded. "It's going to be really fun." "I have things I was going to do today, Pinkie. I'm sorry. Perhaps some other time." She began to walk away. "Please, Dashy, I want to hang out with some pony." Dash stopped and turned around. "What about the others?" Pinkie looked away, trying to think of an excuse. She frantically came up with one, and looked back at Rainbow Dash. "All the others are busy," she lied. "Twilight's studying, something. Applejack's doing farming stuff. Fluttershy's tending to her animal friends, and Rarity is Biddy on back order," Dash finished. "Whatever that is." "Come on, Dash. It'll be fun." "Well," said Rainbow Dash, "if you say it's going to be fun..." "Oh, it will be," said Pinkie Pie. "Super fun." "What time?" Thought Pinkie aloud. "How about 3 p.m.? 3's fine," said Rainbow Dash. "I hope it's going to be as fun as you say it's going to be." "Oh, Rainbow Dash," said Pinkie. "It's to die for." "Whatever you say, Pinkie," said Dash, trotting off. "See you at 3. "Sugar Cube Corner," Pinkie called after her. "Got it," Dash called back, taking to the skies. Pinkie Pie watched her take off and grinned. "It's working perfectly," she said, before giggling. Dash did a couple of spins and twists in the air and landed. "That was awesome!" she yelled. "Did any pony see that?" She looked around. There was no one around. "Oh." Just then, "Hey, Rainbow Dash," said a familiar voice. Rainbow Dash turned around. "Oh, hey, Twilight," she said. "Did Pinkie Pie find you?" asked the unicorn. "Yeah," said Dash, sounding a little annoyed by the very thought of it. "She did." "What did she want?" "She planned something fun for us to do at Sugar Cube Corner." "Did she say what it was?" asked Twilight. Dash shook her head. "Nope. She just said it was going to be fun. Really fun." "Really fun, huh?" "Yeah, nothing else." Dash hesitated, thinking. "Speaking of which, what time is it?" "Last I checked, it was almost 3, said Twilight. "Why?" "Whoops," said Dash, realizing she was late. "Gotta go." Rainbow Dash landed outside of Sugar Cube Corner. Pinkie Pie was waiting for her outside. "Sorry I'm late, Pinkie." Rainbow Dash apologized. "Got carried away with something and completely lost track of time." "It's okay," said Pinkie Pie. "You're here now." "Yeah." Rainbow Dash let out a fake chuckle. "I am." They entered the shop. It was empty, and there was no one inside. "So, What's the big thing you had planned? Asked Dash. Baking! Yelled Pinkie Pie cheerfully. What? Asked Dash. That was the big fun you had planned? Yep, said Pinkie. There's a cupcake on the table over there for you, Pinkie said, pointing to a table in the center of the shop. Rainbow Dash walked over to it. So we're gonna bake cupcakes? Asked Rainbow Dash. Of course, said Pinkie. Baking is totally fun. Dash stared at her. Is that right? Oh yes, Dashy. Dash looked down at the cupcake. So, she began. Baking, huh? She asked, taking a bite of the cupcake. Yep, said Pinkie Pie. Or, at least, I'll be making cupcakes. What was that? Rainbow Dash began to feel a little groggy. Feeling tired? Asked Pinkie Pie. A little. What was in that? Rainbow Dash passed out on the floor. Now that I have new supplies, I can start baking. She let out a giggle. Oh, Dashy. She stroked the cyan Pegasus's mane. It's been nice knowing you. Twilight! Called a voice from inside the library. Twilight opened the library door and saw Rarity. Rarity? Asked Twilight. What do you want? Have you seen Rainbow Dash? Asked the white unicorn. There was something I forgot to have her try on. You're the second pony today who's asked me about Rainbow Dash. You know. Really? Asked Rarity. Who was the first? Pinkie Pie was looking for her earlier, said Twilight. Pinkie Pie? Asked Rarity. What did she want? She said they had something planned around 3 at Sugar Cube Corner. Sugar Cube, of course, said Rarity. Twilight said, Why, did you want her again? I have a big order to fill, and I need some pony to try on the different outfits and see how they look. Well, I hope you get it done on time, said Twilight. Thanks, Twilight, Rarity called back. Glad to help, Twilight said. Again. Rarity entered Sugar Cube Corner. She looked around the shop, but no pony was in sight. The unicorn walked further into the shop and stood in the center. Huh? Said Rarity. Where are they? She noticed crumbs on the table in the center of the shop. Honestly, she said. Disgusting. Am I the only pony around here who cares about cleanliness? So, what's going on? Asked Twilight, entering the shop. Hey, she said, looking around. Where are they? I haven't the faintest idea, Twilight, said Rarity. You sure Dash said 3 at Sugar Cube Corner? Positive, said Twilight. This is just weird. I distinctly remember her mentioning Sugar Cube Corner, and when I mentioned it was almost 3, she took off. Odd, said Rarity. I wonder where they went. Well, they'll turn up sooner or later, said Twilight. I hope they turn up sooner rather than later, said Rarity. I really need Rainbow Dash to model for me. Why don't you go ask Fluttershy, Rarity? Asked Twilight. I may just have to. I just hope she's available. Fluttershy's always ready to help, said Twilight. You know that. Yeah, said Rarity, thinking back on all the times that Twilight had helped, or Fluttershy had helped out. She really is quite the helpful pony, isn't she? She sure is. Well, thanks for the advice, Twilight. I'll go ask her right away, said Rarity, leaving the shop. Twilight watched her leave and took another glance around the room. I wonder where they went, she thought aloud. Pinkie! She called out. She waited for an answer which never came. She took one last look before heading back outside. I hope they're all right, she thought aloud. Dash awoke and let out a groan. She was still a little groggy from whatever Pinkie Pie put in the cupcake she ate. Dash looked around the room. It was pitch black. She couldn't see a thing. Dash tried to move, but couldn't. There was something holding her forelegs and hind legs down. She deduced that she was strapped to a vertical wooden slab, like they used in the olden days to torture ponies. What's going on? Dash asked, not expecting an answer. She got one. Don't you like the surprise? Pinky asked cheerfully. The lights turned on, blinding Rainbow Dash. She closed her eyes tightly as a reflex from the bright lights. Gah! She exclaimed. Pinky! Her eyes soon adjusted to the light, and she opened them. Pinky, what are you... She stopped when she noticed the table next to Pinky. Pinkie Pie, Dash said. What's going on? I thought we were baking. No, we are going to bake, silly, said Pinky. It's just that first I need a few ingredients. That's all. Ingredients? Asked Dash, confused. We're at Sugar Cube Corner. You should already have all the ingredients needed to bake cupcakes. What ingredients could you possibly need? You, of course, said Pinky. What? Dash yelled. Is this a joke? Tell me it's a joke. You're joking, right? Dash stopped and thought. A prank, right? Dash started to feel better. This is all a prank, right? Wow, you really got me, Pinkie Pie. Good one. Dash let out a nervous chuckle. Now, let me go. Oh, Dash, said Pinky. You wanted to bake. When you asked if I wanted to bake cupcakes back at Sugar Cube Corner, I didn't think you meant I would literally be baking. I told you it was to die for, Pinky said, giggling. Hey, let's sing a song. Excuse me? Dash asked. A song? Sure, Pinky yelled gleefully. If we sing, will you let me go afterwards? Asked the Scion Pegasus. If you want. Fine, then, said Dash. Yippee! Shouted Pinkie Pie with excitement. Ready? Dash sighed. It's not easy having yourself a good time. Greasing up those bets and betters, watching out they don't four-letter. Foo. She paused and looked at Rainbow Dash. What's the matter? Don't like the song? That's okay. The chorus is my favorite part, too. Dash let out another sigh. Here we go, Pinkie Pie said. She cleared her throat and began singing the song's first bridge. I'm not a gangster tonight. I don't want to be the bad guy. I'm just a loner, baby. And now you're got in my way. I can't decide whether you should live or die. Dash's eyes widened. This wasn't Pinkie Pie's usual cheerful song. Oh, you'll probably go to heaven. Please don't hang your head and cry. No wonder why my heart feels dead inside. It's cold and hard and petrified. Pinky picked up a knife from the table. Lock the doors and close the blinds. We're going for a ride. She continued singing as she threw the knife at Dash. It hit the wood right next to Dash's head. Hey! Dash yelled. Watch it! Pinky paid no attention to Dash's complaint. She continued the final part of the song. Oh, I could throw you in a lake or feed you poison birthday cake. There's no denying I will miss you when you're gone. Oh, I could bury you alive, but you might crawl out with a knife and kill me when I'm sleeping. That's why I can't decide whether you should live or die. Pinkie Pie finished up the song and waited for Dash's response. Dash stared at her wide-eyed. The song was really disturbing, especially for Pinkie Pie. It was, good, Dash said, lying. Great, yelled Pinkie Pie cheerfully. I'm glad you liked it. Now, will you let me go? Dash asked impatiently. Okay, Pinkie Pie said. She trotted over to Dash, pulling the knife out of the wood, and raised it. What are you doing? Asked Rainbow Dash, eyes widening in fear. Well, I have to let you go, right? Asked the pink mare, a deranged smile on her face. I'll stay, said Dash quickly. Yay, said Pinky. We get more time to play.